Hey, what's up? It's Chris back here again with another review. This time for Gotham, episode 10, Lovecraft. Before I get into it, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe. Overall, I thought it was a okay episode. It wasn't spectacular, but it had some cool points to it. Uh, Definitely one of my favorite aspects was pretty much most of all of the outfit moments. I like the little moments between like Selena and Bruce. Some of those are cool as well. But let's get first off, like pretty much like you see Bruce isn't may not is be as like street savvy and smart as she is, but he's very intelligent. Like at one point he tells her like he kind of sees. You can see he's a fairly good judge of character even at a young age because you see he pretty much tells her like you're not a nice person. I'm not saying you aren't a decent good person, but you're not a nice person. Like the things you've been through and stuff like that, you clearly you think about yourself, and that was kind of the narrative between them two. This episode was pretty much just her wrestling with herself because the fact that she kind of does like him and care for him, but she's also wanting to just look out for herself. So on one hand, she's trying to push him away from her. On the other hand, she's trying not to. And it comes even in the episode. It comes into play like where she pretty much tells them after the assassins come for them, she pretty much tells them like, "Oh yeah, they here for you," when she very well knows that they were looking for her, and she even says it like, "No, I only told you that so you would like hang out with me a little longer." It's like she's conflicted. One minute she wants to get rid of him, the next minute she doesn't. And like I like the way they played off each other. You can see at this point he's just he does a lot of dumb shit. Like when he jumped across the roof and like, he just doesn't. You can see he don't have his street legs yet. He seems out of place everywhere they put him because he's so prim and proper. I like the way the kid plays it. Like anywhere in Gotham you take him, he fucking stands out because he's fucking Bruce Wayne, and he doesn't even really have to say it. You can see from the way he stands. Once he speaks, it's like, oh, you come from money. Also, they ran into Poison Ivy, which was a little creepy. That's a creepy ass little girl. What you find out is her mother slit her wrist and killed herself after what happened to her father, and they put her in a foster home, but like she escaped and left. And you can see she was giving off like a creepy vibe. You can see it's something off with her from the interaction that they had. Even like when Selena was walking away with Bruce, she was like, "Don't look back." Like you can see she's a little timidly scared by her. I thought that was the coolest moments. I liked those two. And I loved the outfit this episode. Even though I would say one thing, the choreographed fighting and like on Gotham seems a bit stiff. I think they should definitely work on that. But I liked like you got badass motherfucking outfit running around, putting that military training to use. Honestly, he was a better freaking. He was getting more answers and more shit done than fucking than Bullock was when him and Bullock were running around. Like he even charmed Fish into helping them find Selena, which is against her interest, which I thought was a cool thing. But this episode, I really liked him. And I liked the part where he was like, "Man, you pretty handy for a chauffeur." He looked at him and was like, "I'm a butler." Like, that was cool. You also found out that Lovecraft, even though last episode they tried to hype him up and make it seem like he was on par with Maroni and Falcone, he wasn't. He was just another normal ass dude. He actually wound up getting killed by the assassins that were looking for Selena. So all the hopes or whatever notions you have for him, I'm not even gonna lie, I thought he was gonna be a major player through. They quickly dashed that. Like some other stuff happened, and then like Gordon and the mayor is still pretty much intensely going at it because he can't stand the mayor, and it's like you get that everybody else in that whole little system knows how to walk the line. The man even says it, like, even because when Harvey Dent was sitting there, he was even like, oh, he knows just how far to push it before he steps over the line. But you don't. And Gordon just got up and was like, kiss my ass. And then, like, at the end of the episode, the big reveal is like they sentence him to like be security inside of Arkham, which I know they're supposed to be doing an Arkham storyline, but I don't see how much story they're gonna get out of him just being a security guard at Arkham. I'm interested to see how that works. Then you had like Fish still plotting on Falcone, which really much didn't happen there, except that he's pretty much hip to the fact of what she's doing. And like at one point, Falcone was gonna kill Penguin. Like, how did Maroni know where my money was? But like Penguin convinced him, like, no, wasn't. But once again, Penguin didn't really. That story didn't really progress too much in this episode. Even though you did find out Lovecraft had some papers that they pretty much saying that they knew the Waynes were gonna die. So which means Falcone did undoubtedly had something to do with that, which I'm pretty sure is gonna come into play later. But overall, I would give this episode like a 6.5. I thought it was okay. Like I said, I liked the Alpha moments. I liked the Selena moments, but as a whole, I don't feel like the story really progressed much further. You didn't really learn much of anything you didn't know, except for Lovecraft isn't a major player. But yeah, like I said, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe. Also, check out, I got Flash, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. videos coming up later. Alright, thanks.